getting a channel message that a person watching this must remember that they're a human. And the reason I'm stating that, humans are not perfect. If you're a human, you're promised that you're going to have perfectly imperfect moments. You are somebody who's deeply protective. You're also somebody that doesn't give up. You're somebody that when you find your found family, when you're even tied to the blood family members and etc. who are your ride or dies, you will defend them to the end. And that's just, it's a representation, but it's true. You have an undying protective force protecting you, and you are also a protective force in this world. What I'm saying is that your angels protect you so deeply that you know you can protect others. My eye keeps fucking... Oh. Your eye could be twitching, your left eye. Or it's something to do with the masculine. Seeing through the masculine side. You've been, in current moments, pretty harsh on yourself from what I'm hearing. You've been expecting too much of yourself. In more ways than one. You've spread yourself thin with work, with self-expectations, and somebody needs to hear, "Woosah. It's okay." For so long you were hungry for that found family. For the people that see you. Right now, you are powering through the ego trying to make you think you fucked everything up. For some of you, this has to do with love. For some of you, this has to do with career. For some of you, this has to do with family. Take it as it resonates because these are collective. But the overallness about your collective is understanding your protection, your worry that you did something wrong. It's stemming from old irrational fears. My eye, I think somebody's fucking crying right now. And I'm like, no, like, really, I feel like somebody is releasing a lot of built up tension. So you're not hungry anymore for that found family. You get generous servings every single day. You're so loved. You're so supported. You're a warrior. Oh, and then her eye's crying. I didn't even realize that in this. And it's the right eye for her, I believe. Yeah, it would be her right eye. Because it's our left in the photo. Wow. What that's showing to me, the other people involved in this dynamic, whether it's love, it's family, it's your work colleagues, wondering how you're being presented, there is a deep sense of putting themselves in your shoes. I see somebody that feels like they have a camera on them at all times. So, like, they always have to be playing a part. That's how it was in the past for you, playing a part. And you've built so much trust in yourself, in your found family people, in your community, in your ability to not have to feel only safe in solitude anymore. There's been nothing but motivation propelling you for a while. This is the part where consistency comes into play. You know if people are really there for you when you get into the tension or moments of having to be extremely communicative. And remember that we all protect or defend from a place of protection, of not wanting to be walked over, not wanting somebody you love to be all walked over, be taken advantage of, that coworker that you see people throw their stuff onto. You see them and you want to be like a big brother or big sister effect. They don't mess with them. You can put yourself in their shoes. You know what it's like, and you know how long it took you to have the strength to stand up for yourself. So you have this overpoweringness for anybody you care about to do that for. Somebody feels like they jumped the gun, or that they drove away from their highest timeline by making a simple human error. And remember, everything happens for a reason. If you made a human error, there's a spiritual reason, a download, a lesson behind it. Right now you're fighting the self-exile. Flying away, feeling like you're not deserving of something, and it's so false. You're more than deserving. Whatever happened, this is an exact moment of expansion. This is the last thing you should do is run away. You take time for yourself, you collect your thoughts, you let the smoke settle in your own mind. But these are your people. This is your job. Like this is your job. This is your family. These are your friends. This is your romantic person. However it resonates, this is home in a sense. Nobody wants you to leave. In fact, people want you to stay more than you could even imagine. Right now, you're in that fight or flight mode within your own self-paranoia and anxiety. You're holding far too much expectations on yourself. It's time to let that go. You're a human. You're a human. You never do anything out of malevolent will. If you're energetically aligned with me right now and you've gotten this far into this reading, you never intentionally try to hurt somebody or belittle or whatever your mind's thinking. You are somebody that takes ownership instantly over any time you could be at fault. But there's a difference between you and a person that would be doing it to get under somebody's skin or for a power-hungry type of mindset and etc. That's the farthest thing you are. And people can feel that from you. Nobody sees you as a trick. Nobody sees you as a clown. There's nothing to be embarrassed about is all I keep hearing. I feel like somebody decided to have dinner alone last night or whenever you're watching this. And it's okay to have those moments to yourself. It's more than okay. It's imperative to go into It's imperative for at moments to go into your self-isolation, but not self-exile. Self-isolation means moments of meditation and of turning off all the technology, spending a morning, a day, etc. for you. That's self-isolation, but self-exile is when you're like, I need to banish myself. I'm not deserving. People are better off without me around. Don't fall into that. That's false. That is your parasite trying to cling onto any one low vibration negative thought it can to expand. And I feel the fucking tears coming again. Allow yourself to breathe. Allow yourself to shake out these feelings. Allow yourself to cry. You're not weak. You're so fucking strong. Feel these emotions. Remember who you are. I'm feeling. They want you to know this person, this dynamic, this situation, it's already forgiven. It's already risen from the ashes. The bigger purpose behind it's been seen and solidified. Every single person in this dynamic, it was something to do, the greater purpose, the greater lesson behind it was releasing trust issues. It's not letting the bosses of the past, the coworkers of the past, the romantic partners of the past, the family members that don't serve your highest timeline of the past, etc. It's about seeing they're not going to win anymore. By you being scared to trust other people or dive into new waters. It's already forgiven. The only person that needs to still forgive is you to yourself. So there's no reason to put yourself on ice. You haven't messed with fate. You haven't messed with destiny. This all happened for a reason. Everything happened for a reason. Wow. You are so strong. The things you have been through, the times you felt like your hands were tied, that's another reason. Whatever form of like deep power that came over you in this moment, you know how many times your hands were tied in the past and you felt like you couldn't do anything. This time you stood up for a reason. And it came out because of all the times you felt like you didn't in the past. This was a release. The other side view, if you will, whoever else was in this dynamic truly feels even more deeper for your friendship or your partnership or your romantic partnership. Take it as it resonates. Remember, these are collective, guys. But the thing that is the same is the bond is stronger. The bond is stronger. The love that's flowing in many different forms is racing even more. It's a fire. There's an ember. There's this sense of, damn, we can get through the inspirational moments. It's not even getting through the inspirational moments. We can be power through the inspirational moments. We can stay together through the consistency and fight through the deceit. When I say fight through the deceit, I mean the deceit of parasites, of what was, not what is. This all happened for a reason. You are safe. You have not lost anybody. This is healing you. You've had a lot of people in your past that as soon as you made a human error, try to act like it was the end of the fucking world and make you take all this blame and no. This is pure. The parasite's not winning. You are valued. You are safe. And there's no need to put a mask on, if you will, and feel like you have to hide yourself from the world. A lot of people in this situation are extremely grateful and see the bigger picture already. So release guilt, release fear, forgive yourself just like you would instantly forgive another person. That's what I got for y'all today. Now, we are going to talk about, let's talk about Patreon. Over on Patreon, at Uncle Bronze, every single week, there are 2 extra videos added to the Patreons, which is my Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energy forecast. Long story short, the beginning of the week, we focus on feminine energy that's going to be coming to you, and you're also going to be giving to the world. And then the end of the week is the same exact formula, except it's masculine energy. What masculine energy are you giving to the world, and what masculine energy is coming back? And remember, feminine and masculine energy has nothing to do with gender. Nothing. Masculine energy is your willpower, your go-getter attitude, your self-composure. And your feminine is your nurture, your compassion, your sympathy. It's both are within every single human being. So it's about utilizing your strengths and understandings of it. Another thing over on Patreon, for the tier 3 Patreons and up are eligible for my video chat reading giveaways. 2 people every month are picked to win the video chat reading giveaway with me. It is an hour-long session where you pick one topic of your choice, either life guidance, love guidance, or finance/career guidance. It is valued at $388.88. Every single month, 2 people get picked for that giveaway. Tier 3 through 7 are eligible. And there is a ton of other added benefits as well. If you're interested in learning more, go to my Patreon, at Uncle Bronze. The link to my Patreon is in all of my social media platforms. It's on my website. And also, if you simply go to Patreon and you type in Uncle Bronze, you'll see me pop up. That's what I have for y'all today. And I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.